What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Just Greg. So I had a thought. We brought my dog, Henry, to his first day of training today. He's a puppy. He's like 6 months-ish. He's a rescue. So we brought him to training today, his first day. He did pretty good. Not complaining about good old Henry and his training. Here, look. Here's Henry. That's what he looks like. That's him currently sleeping right now. He's taking a nap. It was a rough day on him. But what it got me thinking about was rescuing dogs and why everybody should try and rescue a dog. Why not do 5-10 minutes talk about rescuing dogs? I think that's important. It's a very important thing to Beth and I. You guys know Beth. She's my wife. I've talked about her a few times. She's been on another show that we do called The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg, this is Just Greg. But nonetheless, we've rescued a lot of dogs. Here, let's go through the list. And a cat. Here's our cat, Milo. That's Beth with Milo. Milo just randomly showed up at our house last February, so a year and 8 months ago, something like that. Doing a super cold part of the winter. Excuse me. And we started running heaters in the garage because I was like, I don't need a cat. We'll just get him through the cold snap. We have a cat now. And his name's Milo, and he's a really good cat. He's probably around here somewhere. But he's a good cat. He's fun. He likes to harass Henry. And then here is Mickey, our oldest rescue. We rescued him in Arizona. I chased him. I thought he was going to be a German Shepherd. He turned out to be a Kelpie, an Australian Kelpie. So he stayed looking like a German Shepherd, but a very small one. He's 45 pounds. He's a great dog. He's 9.5. We've had him since he was about 12 months old or a year, something like that. 9 months old. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But he's a good dog. And then finally, Lucy, who's currently sleeping. That's all these pictures I just took. Well, except for the one with the cat. I took that last night or Wednesday. This is Lucy. She's our golden doodle that somebody needed to rehomer her and her sister. And we got her in Arizona. She's about 5 years old. So technically kind of a rescue. You know, we had another couple of dogs at that point, Bomber and Hampton at that point, who have, moved on to the Rainbow Bridge, crossed that Rainbow Bridge. But I wanted to talk to you about going out and rescuing dogs. I think it's or cats, even cats. Cats are your thing. Cool. I'm not talking about being a crazy cat person. Although if you're a crazy cat person, there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever. I mean, we don't have kids. So we've got dogs. But where Henry came in, and it made me start thinking about this, is we've rescued a lot of pets, a lot of animals over the 17, almost 18 years that Beth and I have been together. 18 years. This past month, actually, Beth and I, maybe 19 years. Shit, I don't know. But Henry, we rescued at a local convenience store. Gentleman, homeless guy, couldn't take care of him. He asked if we wanted to buy a dog. I said no initially, and then I saw Henry in his shopping cart. He was completely lethargic. It was 100+ degrees out. It was in July. It was July 4th weekend. Never would want to take a person's dog from them. Don't get me wrong. I would never do that. I offered him money, whatever, to help him out, right? But he said, hey. And I was like, hang on. Ran into the convenience store. We were getting gas. Did not expect to come home with a dog in 5 minutes kind of thing. So, you never know when things pop up, but I gave the guy, I think 60 or $100. I don't remember. And then we went straight to PetSmart, got him a bunch of stuff. And then the work starts, right? When you rescue an animal of any kind, it's a lot more work than you would expect. So I do want to put that out there, right? There's a lot of work. That's him downstairs barking right now, if you can hear him. They're playing. But we'll get into that in a second. But I really wanted to share kind of some of the benefits of, pet rescue, animal, even if you can foster, I think it's an amazing, amazing thing. You can go out and follow Justin Governal out on Instagram. He does a ton of fostering. He's got his own pets. He actually rescued a dog. I can't remember. Was it Colombia or some shit like that? He found a dog. It showed up in his room one night. And then he just took it and kind of took care of it and then had somebody foster it until he could get back down there and drive it all the way home, I think, or fly it home. One or the other. It was pretty incredible. But you've seen a lot of stories where people do that. But you can do that in your immediate area. And I think it's a really cool thing. It's a really exciting thing. There's so many benefits to rescuing an animal, right? Number one, good karma, right? You're putting something out there and you're doing something that you can, take care of. You can help it. You're saving an animal. You're saving a life potentially. There's a lot of kill shelters out there. There's a lot of, I don't want to call them unwanted because they're not. I'd have fucking 20 dogs if I could, but we've got 3 dogs and a cat. Yeah, so you're definitely potentially saving a life as, when you take in an animal and you take care of it, even if you're going to foster for a short time. It's good for your mind and body. You get out, you walk, really reduces stress, reduces cholesterol. There's like all of these sciencey things that happen when you take care of another thing, especially if you're single, you're 20 something, you want to have something that you can dedicate some time to, but you definitely have to have the time to dedicate to that animal. There's lots of walks, especially if they're younger. Lots of walks. Henry is full of shit and vinegar or piss and vinegar. I think it's piss and vinegar. It's not shit. He's full of shit too. Yeah, he's got all of that. That's kind of one of the cons, but decreases stress, emotional support. If you're going through some shit, go cuddle a pet. You can just go down to like your local humane society or something like that, or a local shelter and just go pet dogs. You can go walk dogs, which is kind of cool too, right? You can go pet cats, just hang out with them. Kind of a fun thing to do. I don't know. Get yourself around a horse. Go. Could you imagine rescuing a horse? That would be cool. I don't have stables. I don't even know where the hell I get hay. I live in Texas. I'm sure I can get it though. Again, the exercise piece, even if you're going out for a nightly walk just around the block or down the street, I bring them to the joy that those dogs bring to other people is amazing. So, quick anecdotal story here. I was at Starbucks this morning and I was in line. I bring all 3 of them, throw 2 in the back. Mickey usually rides up front, shotgun with me. He's my co-pilot. And his family was coming out and they were parked kind of the other side of where the line was. But anyway, the mom said, I hope you're getting those puppies pup cups. And of course, they get them once a weekend. That's the limit. But they had 3 kids with them. And the kids were just bright, smiling, because Mickey looks good, but you don't want to reach in the car with Mickey. But Lucy and Henry, on the other hand, so I just kind of held Mickey to the side. And they came up and they were like petting him, which is, don't do that to all dogs. But these 2, I know they're totally good. Henry's just a lover. Lucy's absolutely a lover. She just wants to hang out and chill, and she loves kids. She loves everybody. Mickey's he's got short man syndrome. He's a little dude. He's a little fiery. He's 9.5. Can't see shit very much anymore. Runs into stuff all the time, but we love him anyway. But you see the positive impact that, bringing your dogs out to meet other people, see other people. Henry's unique because he's the only dog, even a Kelpie. I'd never even heard of a Kelpie really. Golden Doodles you hear a lot about, but Henry, this one again, is a Husky Doodle. We had to actually get his DNA done because we thought Bernie Doodle or some other doodle, Aussie Doodle. And no, he's a Husky Doodle. So he's got 2 different color eyes, actually. He's got a blue eye and a brown eye, which is kind of, the old brown eye. You can't see it very well. Challenges. This is a big one. When you rescue an animal, you don't know what kind of baggage they come with. Sometimes it takes them a long time to decompress. They may tuck their tail for a long time, especially a dog. Cats are a little bit more, whatever. Vet bills can be expensive, especially if you don't know that history of that dog. We had a dog named Breeze that we got in Colorado. We lived in Colorado Springs. And if you're familiar with Colorado Springs and Denver, they're about an hour and a half-ish apart. There was a rescue up in Denver, and we were looking to rescue a golden retriever. And found out we got placed kind of, it's like first come first serve. I don't want to call it. It's like they place you in the right home. They come in, they actually did like a home check. And I was like, the fuck, bro, I've got another golden retriever. I've got other dog. Right. And we were like, we're pretty good dog people. When we met in Castle Rock and when we saw him, he was in rough shape, like bad shape. He had been on the streets like for a long time, to the point where his teeth were ground down because he was eating rocks and stuff like that. He had a lot of vet bills, but he was the stinkiest fucking dog, the stinkiest dog you've ever met. But he was an amazing dog. And we only, because he was 9.5 when we adopted him or rescued him. But you know what? His golden years, we had him for 2.5 years, 2.5-ish, something like that, if I can recall. This is quite a while ago. And he was an amazing dog. Just loved chewing on tennis balls. And you take him in just like you would any other dog, right? You're going to be like, fucking sucks you only get 2.5 years. Goldens, we had another golden that just passed away last March. And it's hard as shit to lose any animals, right? So that's another piece. Lifespan, but let's not get into that. That's just an acknowledgement. So vet bills can be very costly, especially when you get into having a dog. So you can go out and there are pets insurances and stuff like that. But if they come and they're older and they have pre-existing conditions, they generally aren't covered, so you got to keep that in mind. But picking up dog shit every day or whatever, when you realize the amount of shit a dog can produce, it's insane. And I've got 3 of them. And then rescuing a cat. Dude, I don't want to say we quarantined. I guess it's kind of like that. We put up a baby gate in our bedroom so that the cat could stay in the bedroom for like 3.5 months so that they could get the scent. Except we didn't know anything about the cat, got all of his shots, got him neutered. I even got that cat neutered because I didn't think I was going to keep it. Right? I was going to be like, go back into the wild, cat. And then no, he moved into the house with us. So Milo's got a little clipped ear. I don't know if you'd be able to see it in the picture, but he does have a clipped ear over here, because we thought he was going to be a stray, but then he wasn't. And now we've got a pretty rad cat. He's awesome. So, check your local shelters. There's a lot of really cool things you can do. Go out, check your local shelters, go to the Humane Society. If you're looking for specific breeds, for instance, there are rescue groups by breed. So there's like rescue groups for, pit bulls, or for, like I said, golden retrievers or German shepherds or whatever you're looking for. There are rescues for those. Get an older dog. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're a little slower, but again, you never know. You never know what you're going to get, right? Mixed breeds. There's black dog phobia, which is a thing, which I was reading up on some stuff today. I didn't know there was a black dog phobia. People are more afraid of black dogs. Mickey, again, is a black dog. I chased his ass all over Phoenix trying to save him back 8 years ago, whatever it was, and I finally got him. He had a broken foot. He had a lot of mental baggage because he was a little dog in a big dog world. But you think about those types of things, right? When you go into it, bring your other dogs. If you have another pet, of course, you probably know this if you already have another pet. Go rescue a ferret. Could you imagine rescuing a ferret or a parakeet? I don't know if that's a thing. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was really cool that we kicked off Henry doing that. There's so many things you can do out there to save a dog, rescue pets, rescue cats, do those sorts of things. It's something that Beth and I are super passionate about. Now, we don't run a charity for that, but I definitely will recommend doing it. Oftentimes you can look at your company and see if they have like a matching donation type of a situation where they'll match up to, $50 or something a year or whatever it is, and see if they have like a charity that they'll match you for and donate to, a good cause. Canines kind of things. They have canines for canine companions, I think is another one. But there's a million of them. And here comes Henry. Or not Henry, Milo. He's going to jump up here. Watch. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. He's right here. He's right off camera. Come on, Henry. I keep calling him Henry. Milo. Come on, bud. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. But you know what? Go out, as Bob Barker would have said, go out and be sure to spay and neuter your pets. Always spay and neuter your pets. Unless you're going to let them have a batch of kids. And then in that case, do it responsibly, right? Don't be one of those puppy mills. We don't want those. Those are bad. That's how all of these puppies and kittens end up getting made. So that's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you so much. If you listened, cool. Leave a comment below if you've rescued animals. Leave your rescue name below if you've got one of those too. So cheers. Catch you next time. See ya.